Hello, hello. As promised, I'm back. Thank you, OBS. Yesterday, I went through the patch MSQ. It was pretty good. I'm pretty excited. I'm very interested to see how this leads into the plot going forward, but I don't really have any new thoughts on any of it. I do feel that there's some interesting places it can go, but yeah. And then insofar as where we're going next expansion, the answer is probably everywhere. So, ayo. But let's see if I can recall what happened last in the Arcadion. We learned more about psychonecrosis. I didn't realize how you were supposed to pronounce that until like the end of the quest line. It was pretty great. Brute Bomber died, guys. I can't believe he's dead. He's so fucking dead. I swear he's dead. He's dead. He's gotta be dead. There's no way he's coming back. We talked Eutrope's boyfriend out of killing himself in the games, so that was pretty cool. And by talked, I mean he was the lost the last fight, and he was a Gundam. That was kind of nice. Honestly, I think that I haven't fought Sugar Bomb a single time since that stream. Has not come up in the roulette once. I've fought Retsara a few times. That's his name, right? Right. It's in here, right? Don't make me actually read. I'll never know. And I've done the Brute Bomber one again once. I've done Dancing Green like 3 or 4 times. But I have not had to fight Sugar Bomb a single time after that stream. I think it's kind of funny. Yeah, I'll beat him, he drops out. And that leads into this. I have no real predictions. I think I've been spoiled on who the last fight is. Unfortunate, so I won't mention it. But I've been spoiled on basically nothing else. That wasn't just like in screen caps in the live letter, because I've seen the succubus looking chick. Oh no. I haven't even heard the song. That's probably gonna get muted on the VoD. I hope it doesn't, but we'll see. But yeah, Burn It All or Burn It Down, one of those, something like that, which was written and composed and just kind of given to Soken by the guitarist from Rage Against the Machine, I believe is what it is. Yeah, I will be very surprised if this stream does not get in some way fucked over because of that. But we'll see. A man can hope not. But honestly, like, it's not like any of my shit's monetized anyway, so it really is a worst case scenario if I have, like, a fight that's muted. Unless they play it a lot. In which case, this could get really unfortunate really fast. But the video will still exist. Most likely. I guess, like, the actual absolute worst case scenario is that I can, like, put a write-up in the description of the last VoD for Arcadion. Will I actually do that in the worst case scenario? Probably like a year later, but like, it exists. But, man. Oh yeah, last thing before we get right into it. Starlight is currently running. I don't want to do it right now, but like, if I get through this reasonably fast, and I still feel like streaming after I'm done with it, I might tack it on to the end. Otherwise, I'll do it at the start of the Black Mage stream, which will be maybe tomorrow, actually. I close tomorrow. So if I wake up on time tomorrow, I have enough time for it. So we'll see. But without any further ado, let's just get right into it. Hello, Yana. Been a minute. Oh, how's my gear looking? It's fine. Ah, Arntel, I was hoping you'd drop by. There's something I wanted to share with you before heavyweight matches begin. Come on in. I'm not gonna bother with him. I'll pass. Maybe I'll run through his quests during the queue. The kittens have taken to their new home, in case you're wondering. Still, I can tell that they miss Hector, the poor things. Oh, that's right. The president kidnapped Yana's younger sister. And maybe Eutrope as well. Definitely her sister, maybe also Eutrope. I've asked Tani and the others to come as well. Before they arrive, let's have a quick refresher on the situation. During your cruiserweight campaign, we managed to convince several fighters to retire from the ring. Not least of all, Retsara, I did get it right, who was already afflicted with psychonecrosis. There was one who couldn't be persuaded though, the brute bomber. F's in the chat. I myself developed symptoms of psychonecrosis after Eutrope ambushed us. I got a little carried away using a feral soul to stop her. There was a glimpse of hope when Nayuni discovered the existence of a cure, but it was dashed when the president took her and Eutrope hostage. He wouldn't allow us to deviate from his script. But in an unexpected turn, the president himself was aware of the cure. The drop of life, he said. He'd divulge its location if you could become grand champion. So here's my thing, right? What is the cure? Because it has to be limited in supply or availability, because if it was something that he could reasonably get a decent amount of, then he would have no reason to allow his best talents to die. You can just cure their psychonecrosis. And then boom, your big star can perform for a bit longer. So like, I'm interested for them to expand on what exactly this cure is. How did he learn all this? Where does he get his information? I've never met the man, so he's a complete mystery to me. That's why I wanted to gather everyone in order to form a better picture of who we're dealing with. Honeybee Lovely, I forget his actual name, Dancing Green. I also forget her name, Sugar Bomb. Hello, my dears. We let ourselves in through the back. You never know who's watching after all. Oh, they're just called by their acting names. Okay. Hey, what's the occasion? We having a retirement party or something? Sorry, hon, but I haven't met the president in the flesh either. He only called me a few times to give instructions, and it wasn't him, but Matem, who came to recruit me at one of my performances. Well, he recruited me and Hector in person. All contact afterwards was via communicator. He'd speak solely about business, never private matters. Same with me, I'm afraid. Dancing Green, on the other hand, is well acquainted with the man. After a fashion, the geezer has a love for the theatrical. As a performer myself, we quickly hit it off and often had debates about the best way to engage the audience. Oh shit. Well, at least it's not Matem. While I believe the key is making folks feel good, he insists that they need to feel a measure of discomfort. That's the job of a heel. 'Tis when the loathsome are laid low that the audience knows the highest high, and fighters burn brightest, he'd always say. That sort of poetic justice has appeal, I'll admit. For proof, you need look no further than the frenetic crowds of the Brute Bombers matches. Whatever else the president may be, he's a damned good showman. Right, the president's personal life. All I know is he traces his ancestry to Lindblom. Lindblom, that's where the stimulant for the regeneration factor was apparently researched. Well, what do you know? Unfortunately, I never got the opportunity to hear more about his past. The last time I saw the old man was 3 years ago. Is he going to be an endless? Mans is dead? 3 years ago, that would be around when Matam approached Honey. I wonder if something happened to the president that's kept him from appearing in public. But with the limited knowledge we have, we can only speculate. Or maybe he, like, permanently transformed into a monster man. And that's why he's, like, all cloak and dagger now. There is a ready supply for the drop of life or whatever, but like because he's in such a like advanced state, he needs like the entire supply that can be produced in any reasonable quantity consistently just to stop him from like imploding. So even between all of us, we hardly know anything about the president. Our only play remains Arntel becoming Grand Champion. Only then will the President share the cure's whereabouts. And if he goes back on his word, we can threaten to reveal the truth about the immortalized to the public. If all else fails, then we do have that hand. But if we're to use it, we must first rescue Eutrope and Nauni. Right? So as not to endanger them, the plan will need to be discreet and foolproof, and I could use everyone's help. Can I count on you all? I'm offended you thought you had to ask. Of course you can count on us. We'll save Yana's sisters and give that rotten president a piece of our minds. I got along with the old man well enough, but I had no idea about his shenanigans. Art and entertainment shouldn't come at the cost of those who make it. Ain't that right, sugar? Thank you all so much. With everyone's cooperation, we'll work to free my sisters while Arntel continues his campaign to become Grand Champion. It goes without saying, but I'll continue supporting you as your second. Together, we'll carve a path through the heavyweight division. It seems we all have our tasks. The rest of us will begin exploring ways to rescue the girls at once. That's interesting. Oh, there it is. A little late. Twitch. So, there's about to be an Arcadion broadcast. It's a regular program intended for fans, so it might not help much with your preparation, but it couldn't hurt to give it a watch. What's up, Matem? How's it going? Fans of the fight and connoisseurs of combat, I bid you welcome to another edition of the Arcadion Hour. For today's special guest, we have the heavyweight fighter who shall soon face the unenchanted upstart, Arntel, in the ring. Oh, she's first. Fair enough. The devilishly divine dominatrix Vamp Fatale. As indicated by his appellation, Arntel has climbed his way up the ranks without the use of a feral soul. Should this upstart arise to become Grand Champion, they would be able to do as they please with the Arcadian's soul repository, and it seems they intend to release all the souls. This would fundamentally alter the Arcadian, leaving it a championship of unenchanted fighters. Well, what are your thoughts on this? Don't make me laugh. The upstart would only bore us to death. Our fans crave spectacular battles that will blow them away, and you simply can't get that without feral souls. So saith the lady, but what do you, the people, actually think? We hit the streets to find out. Fight without feral souls would even be the point. This is the Arcadian we're talking about. If I can't watch a muscular woman imbued with a beast's soul squeeze the life out of her enemies like she's making juice, I'm not interested. The unenchanted warrior, just a novelty, I reckon. There to drum up excitement for the championship. It was interesting at first, I'll admit, but the act has gotten old, and everyone's had enough of it. I know I have. Frankly, I despise the upstart. He forced the Howling Blade to retire with that outrageous wager, for one thing. We don't need some outsider barging in and running roughshod over our traditions. Leave the Arcadian alone, you hear me? Leave the Arcadian alone. See, no one wants his pathetic excuse for entertainment. That's odd. There should have been some interviews who supported our intel as well. Or perhaps not. You're next, darling. You've been a naughty boy. Oh no. And I'm going to give you the punishment you deserve. They're going really fucking hard at this angle, aren't they? Based. Damn them. They clearly only showed the interviews to serve the president's agenda. Ratings aren't going to affect my fighting ability. I'm sorry you had to see that, Arentel. But you have plenty of supporters out there, and that's the honest truth. Listen, forgive our sudden intrusion, but after the broadcast just now, we simply couldn't sit still. You're my hero, mister. I'll be cheering you on, so please, don't give up. There are many of us who feel the same. We believe in you, and we wanted you to know that. I get nervous whenever I watch you fight, but at the same time, I'm inspired, given courage. I don't get that from fighters who use feral souls. That's right, and don't forget, souls weren't even used in the Arcadian in the beginning. I bet the other fighters could also put on a thrilling show without enchanting themselves. Battles with feral souls are a spectacle, there's no denying that, but by the same token it feels artificial. Your fights, on the other hand, are as real as it gets, and it fires me up like nothing else. So keep your head held high and keep fighting the good fight in the heavyweight division. Please let me join your gym. I want to become a fighter, just like Arentel. Well now, we'd be glad to have such an enthusiastic trainee. Must warn you though, that the training isn't easy. Why don't you come back with your parents for a tour first? See, you have quite the following. Even if there aren't any more feral souls, it doesn't spell the end of the Arcadion. Many people admire and support you, and it's for them as well that you fight. Once I'm cured, I'd love to come out of retirement and fight unenhanced myself, and I believe the others feel the same. I don't think Honeybee Lovely feels the same. I think Honeybee Lovely is perfectly satisfied being a streamer. Is that so? All right, we'll be there. This is it, Arentel. The heavyweight matches are beginning. Metem's asked us to meet him at the green room as usual. I did spend about, actually honestly pretty close to the last 12 hours with some sleep in there, working on my glamours. And really the only one I've substantially changed is Red Mage, which I'm finally happy with my Red Mage glamour. And I don't think a single piece of it is from casting. Fucking Red Mage, man. And honestly, oh no, it's the dead end, isn't it? Fuck. And honestly speaking, the only other job where, like, I'm really not happy with my glamour is Machinist. But I can't have a Machinist glamour right now because they didn't give us more pallets. So, yeah, I don't really see myself doing a ton of tinkering, honestly. My Viper glamour might change a little bit. But I actually, the reason why I started at like 9:30 instead of like 6 is because I spent like all morning going around trying to find like things that swap out on my Dark Knight. Like, I'm pretty happy with my Dark Knight glamour. That's cool. I like that a lot. Pictomancer is in like a similar boat where it's like, I bet I could make a really cool Pictomancer glamour right now, but I don't have the slots for it. Like, I need more glamour palette slots. This is, there should be at least one glamour palette slot for every combat job in the game, bare minimum. I think it's baffling that we don't have that. I'm going to give him some choice words about those interviews. I don't think Metem had much say in that. It's good to see you again, my friends. How have you been? We've been better. What's the big idea with that broadcast? I'm sorry, but it was the president's orders. It was all I could do to drop a hint that there were other options. The mass retirement in the cruiserweight division has left the president feeling threatened. Whatever he may have said before, he's eager to be rid of you. On that matter, it's no use trying to convince the heavyweight fighters to quit. They've all been informed about their psychonecrosis and chose to continue fighting of their own volition. That's because they've been told that if they can defeat you, they would be able to use your soul to cure their affliction. That bastard and his low tricks. Victory is your only way through this, so what anger you have, I suggest you channel into the ring. As you did before, I have no doubt that you will make your mark in the heavyweight division as well. I don't know, give me the fucking critical hit one. I'll take direct hit, actually. Just when I think I've seen it all with the president, he comes up with another underhanded move. If what Metem says is true, we've little hope of convincing your opponents to quit. There's nothing for it but to stay the course. Then, while you're fighting to become Grand Champion, we trust in the others to rescue my sisters. If we can get the drop of life's whereabouts from the president in the end, we'll be able to save everyone. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. First fight. Right then, let's take a look at your first heavyweight opponent. Any other fucking time. Vamp Fatale, whom you had the displeasure of seeing in the broadcast earlier. Solid fucking song, by the way. She's a fiendish fighter who harnesses the soul of a Desmodont, a giant bat whose power allows her to suck the life out of her opponents. I'm adding that to my fucking playlist. Her biggest claim to infamy, though, is the fact that she's a sadist. Inflicting pain brings her pleasure, and her ring is filled with apparatuses for that purpose. Mind your surroundings out there, or you'll become her plaything. Remember, you have plenty of fans who believe in you, so believe in yourself and show them the strength of the unenchanted warrior. Now, get out there. Give Vamp Fatale what for and claim your first heavyweight victory. Wahoo! Let me at him. I'll risk it. I'll risk it. Heavyweight 1. Quick. You might not be aware, but Vamp Fatale and Honey are bitter rivals. They snipe at each other constantly, and when they fought in an open weight bout, it was ugly. Neat. Man, can you imagine if I was doing this in Dynamis? He says, only 30 seconds in. I guess I will fuck around with glamour in the meantime. May as well. Am I going to you all? Actually, no. I'm already in the Arcadion. Solution 9. I do have one more... I am going to have to go back to Tutorial to look at the fucking first 2 sets. Damn it all. I'm gonna check about my glamour options. Nope, that's not it. Where is it? There it is. I will continue doing what I was doing off stream. Wow. May as well. There we go. No. Neat. Yeah, and like the new Tombstone set is all steampunk, which, like, yeah, that'd be kind of cool for my machinist glamour that I'm not allowed to have, but I'm not allowed to have it, so I'm gonna have to pass. Thanks much. I'm chasing such a specific, like, image with my Dark Knight glamour that's just very hard to find what I'm actually looking for, you know? Up to the point where it probably just will never actually exist. No, why did I even talk to you? And all the Historia stuff is, knightly jazz that is not the aesthetic I'm hunting down. Neo Kingdom. So actually, you know what? Some of these hoods... No, actually, I take it back. Certainly not for Dark Knight, but... What does it look like? Eh. No. Don't leave yet. I guess there's also magic here. I don't know. Yeah. Now, the maiming... No, wrong one. Chess piece I have thought about for like a new warrior thing. A warrior fighter. Third time. Dark Knight. But it would be a like 100% change up of the job's aesthetic. Which, honestly speaking, when I actually get the Voidcast... Or when the Voidcast Greatsword comes out with the effects added, there we go, I may end up doing that, and this chest piece will certainly be like the centerpiece, but the purple doesn't fit with this, unfortunately. And again, it'd be a total switch up, like everything changes except maybe the mask, because the feather details kind of match with all that shit. Oh, we're in. Let's go. We are on day 2, so I am half hoping that the other tank isn't also first time. Hopefully he's just here for the elite drop, and I can just kind of leech off him knowing what he's doing. Oh, that's also a Dark Knight. That's a bad sign for me. It has no bearing whether or not they know what they're doing. It's just,
She'll make your pulse race while freezing your blur. The voluptuous femme fatale!
There's towers?
Will you cry out in pleasure or pain?
Feast your eyes on the lovely and lethal femme fatale! Will the challenger fall prey to the cruel mistress?
Okay. Not dead. Wrong start.
Come, my pets.
Oh, they're moving. I don't like that ring. That ring scares me. What does the ring mean? What does the ring mean? Oh, the ring is what triggers the bats. Okay.
This is my show. I will hear you scream.
A wicked weapon. Femme fatale poised to its
Okay, I'm willing to bet it's gonna be... It's not that. It's not that at all. Oh, it's, Alexander thing. Okay. Cool.
You will become a stain on this.
Challenger has nowhere left to run!
I think we're dead.
Oh, not fast enough, I'm afraid.
Ow. Ow. We're not dead. Didn't fail the enrage. Very cool.
This is just the beginning.
I should probably turn on my tank stance. I'm gonna turn on my tank stance. I highly doubt he's gonna die, but just in case, probably shouldn't let it snipe the fucking healers. Might be bad practice.
All of you will feed me.
Time to tell unleash the Eva. The challenger's in her realm now.
I'm staying right where I am. I'm staying not where I am. Okay. Oh, okay, that's cool. I like that. Big fan. I don't know why it's got a vulnerability up. I'm sure it was deserved. You can see that.
You are a stubborn one, but it is not too late to beg for mercy.
The spectacle of slaughter resumes. How will the challenger adapt?
Oh! Oh, it's a tower? Okay. Scary.
It's a veritable rain of death.
Oh, I could kill those. Okay, that's good to know.
Onward down. Can they recover from this? Get up! What fighting spirit!
Man, am I gonna get through this without dying? He says at only just below half.
Such insolence I have never known. More. I need more ether.
She's draining the crowd's ether again! I hope our dear spectators are feeling alright.
For some reason, I don't... Oh, it is only half the arena. Okay. Ah! Oh my god. Samurai, you're gonna fucking die, dude.
In pain lies pleasure.
Okay, so I know this isn't a raid-wide fucking anyway. It is in fact a raid-wide.
Unleashed even more ether! How will this end?
Hey, that's a back. Alright, so ring triggers back. I'm dead. I don't want to die! What did I get hit by? What am I gonna get by? I don't know where those came from. I'm actually really confused.
Looks like someone isn't holding back.
On your knees, damn you!
Nah, I'm good, thanks though. Thank you, main tank. I don't want to get cleaved though. Appreciate it. I'm already going to take Vuln stacks from places I don't know where from. No. I should be safe here. Greed. That was fun. I enjoyed that. That's pretty good. I maybe a little easy, but I might have just had a cracked party. I'm not 100% sure where those Vuln stacks were coming from. I don't think I was standing in anything, but I probably was. GG. I'll roll on the chess pieces.
It's all over. Until next time.
Well, oh shit, I got it. In which case, goodbye. And there it is, your first heavyweight victory. I never doubted you for a moment, Arntel, and I'm sure you heard them, but the audience was going absolutely wild. I will take the critical hit this time. Doink. Now then, there's a bit of time before your next bout. That's because your opponent originally would have been none other than Wicked Thunder, Eutrope. For reasons we know all too well, they have to call up a replacement, and who that is hasn't been decided yet. So let's head back to the gym for now. With some luck, Retsara has made some progress on the rescue, which he said out loud in this room. Smart move, quality. You know what? I'm going to repair my shit before I forget to do it. Off. There we go. Oh shit! That's the boy from before. What could be the matter? Hey now, what's wrong? Your gym, they wrecked it. What? Oh no. I mean, like, they knocked some stuff over, but nothing looks broken. Who? Why? What do you think? Hey there, kitty cat. We made ourselves at home while you were out. You're the ones who did this? We heard this was the unenhanced Kook's haunt, so we decided to drop by to say hello. What have we here? It's the dynamic duo who have taken tag team matches by storm, the Extremes. Could they be Arntel's next opponents? The unenhanced warrior is a singles specialist, though, so I expect he will be pitted against only one of them. Which brother will it be that takes to the ring? The older, cool and collected deep blue, or the younger, fierce and fiery red hot? It'll be both of us, naturally. We don't work any other way. Don't worry, though. We'll tag in and out, so it'll be a fair fight. You're cool with that, right? Yeah? Come at me together if you like. That's the only way you can win. Big words, big shot. But we wouldn't break the rules, right, bro? We wouldn't? But don't we always... No, we wouldn't. Oh, was that meant to be a secret? Not another word out of you. You had a good ride so far, Kook, but it won't go so smooth for you on our surf. You're gonna wipe out and wipe out hard. Sure did. And there you have it, your next opponents. Please see to your preparations and come to the green room, and I'm sorry for this awful mess. There was nothing I could do to prevent it. Is that laughing? Is he shaking with rage? Is he crying? This isn't a good time for a tour, I'm afraid. Would you mind coming back after I've sorted things out? Those bastards did a real number. Wait, where are the kittens? They're safe. Thankfully, they sensed the danger and fled upstairs. I actually arrived earlier and witnessed them in the act. I was furious and wanted to stop them, but I feared it would draw the president's attention. Forgive me. I have news. We found a promising lead on Nauni and Eutrope's whereabouts. Truly. One of Honey's devoted fans is an employee of Ascension Arcadia, and he divulged the details of the security at the company complex. Thanks to him, we now know that right after your sisters were kidnapped, they curiously doubled the watch in a certain area. According to Green, it's a plushy reception hall used to entertain important guests. In all likelihood, that's where the girls are being held. While security is tight, we have a plan to create an opening and mount a rescue. Sugar will use her magics to cause a commotion, while I'll exploit to sneak inside. And that's quite a daring strategy, but I have faith that you can pull it off. We will carry out the mission during your next match. If you do what you do best and put on a good show, the attention you draw to the ring would only aid our cause. Determination without a smirk. So, you'll be pitted against the extremes next. It reminds me of my own time fighting as a tag team with Hector when we were still no-name newcomers. What? We've never heard about this. Our signature move was the ultimate Mega Boom kick. Hector would encase me in flames and send me flying at our opponents. Not only did it look impressive, it had some kick to it as well, pardon the pun. Alas, we hardly drew any spectators, so management disbanded our team. We were still trying to find our place back then. But getting back to the present, like all tag teams, the Extremes will unleash powerful coordinated attacks. Take care when you face them. Well, I suppose we'd better head to the green room. The mask can wait for now. I'm going to use the bathroom quick. I'll be back very, very fast, I promise. And then we will queue up, and hopefully the queue will not take long. Hi, I'm back. Hello, hello. Nope, wrong one. There we go. Right, let's take a closer look at your opponents. Red Hot and Deep Blue, who formed the popular tag team, the Extremes. They're originally professional surfers who rose to fame with their feats at Solution 9's artificial wave pool. The brothers harness the souls of storm drivers, great lizards capable of manipulating the elements, to perform dangerous techniques. As you can probably guess, Deep Blue commands water while Red Hot wields flames. I say brothers, but they're obviously not related by blood. It's just part of their gimmick. Having said that, they do make a fearsome team. To echo Red Sara, you'll need to be ready for their coordinated attacks. Once you've dealt with them, you'll be just one bout away from becoming Grand Champion. So get out there and give those gym records what for. We'll see who's the one who wipes out. I don't think I read that right. I mean, OST, not really my jam. Not a bad song, though. It didn't fucking stun lock me like the Vamp Fatale one, though. You know? Oh, there we go. The brothers loved to perform outrageous stunts, and one time that they used up so many souls to revive themselves that they were roundly criticized for squandering resources, which is, to reiterate, the need to be careful. Their recklessness makes them all the more dangerous. Cool. Anyway, back to it then. What was I doing? Was I still working on Dark Knight? Air quotes, of course. I think I was just yapping about the maiming set and how once I can get my hands on the glowy version of the Voidcast Dais Greatsword, I will probably be just reworking my entire Dark Knight Glamour, but... Honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do in the intervening time. I don't really have another Glamour where I'm like, goddamn, this needs to fucking change. I guess there's a few pieces on Viper I wouldn't mind swapping out. Like, I probably have some better options now. Alternatively, I hate you. I already checked the only thing I was curious about doing. Why am I peeking so much? Why am I peeking at all, actually? That's really weird, actually, because I have, like, compensators and shit on this. It shouldn't be possible for me to peek. Neat. I'm dropping my tank stance.
This will be a tag team match of extreme proportions.
I can handle you alone.
Wow! My health is gone.
Oh, what fearsome flames! His
Okay,
Set
drops
the
puddles.
race ablaze.
Okay. Okay. Yep. Cool. Neat. This is going so fucking well. Oh! Even more puddles. Okay.
The flames are spreading. At this rate, the challenger will be trapped.
I'll wipe you out.
Hey, save some fun for me. Deep Blue's lost his crew. He's tagging in.
So his big thing is going. It's got to be a pushback.
Just make one yourself.
100% chance that that's knockback. What does that mean? Oh, I got maybe like a. I appreciate that.
You've never seen anything
I forgot to
this
mention
gnarly.
it, but like this is kind of just a reference to the one boss in Academia Uniter, I think is what it's called. Right, it's gonna be another cone. I made it.
You're going down. What a drag. Let's do this together, bro. Both brothers have entered the ring. Oh, that's grounds for disqualification. They don't fight alone either, so it's only fair.
The extremes fight as one.
It seems the referee is allowing it. It's double trouble for the challenger.
I'm assuming. Yeah, no, we have this one about.
Just getting
Come over here.
started.
Hey, check out this smooth teamwork. The brothers have triggered a fusion explosion. Truly, they're dead.
Okay, I don't think they have to be separated.
I've been saving this trick just for you.
I don't know what that means.
Brace yourselves, folks. The extremes
Okay.
are holding nothing back.
Uh-oh.
Bet you've never seen anything this gnarly. Impressive footwork on display today.
I ride inferno.
Not dead. Honestly?
You're going down!
I'll do it. It's fine.
If there ain't a wave to ride, just make one yourself.
Would you kindly get out of the goddamn fire pit? We're not gonna talk about whose fault that is. I'm a fan. Solid fight. Pretty fun. Probably could have been a little spookier, but like, that was entertaining.
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger!
You know, I still don't... Oh, you know what? That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna see if I can find an aura in Solution 9. I'm gonna need the chest piece, and I don't care about anything else. I didn't get the chest piece. I'm gone, so goodbye. I can't remember ever seeing one, but I also don't want to say that like they're not around, because like I'm gonna be wrong if I say that, like 100%. Reality itself will fucking warp to make me wrong, right? You did it again, Arntel. Even together, the brothers were no match for you. Seeing you humble those smug thugs really made my day. Serves them right for making a mess of my gym. I don't want to choose. Give me all of them. Give me one of each. One of each. With this, you've earned your title shot against the Grand Champion. You'll need to be more prepared than ever for that bout. But for now, a good rest is in order. Let's head back to the gym. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Plan went south. They captured Retsara and Honeybee Lovely. That's all I got. First Vamp Fatale, now both the extremes at once. You're incredible. I knew you'd beat those bullies, Arntel. You look so cool out there. It ain't over till it's over. How will you fare when you have no simulacra at your disposal? Right about now is when I pull out the Stone of Azem and go, I'm never alone. Cowards. Nani? Arnos curs, you are a blight upon the Arcadion. Be gone from my sight. It's the tyrant. What's the Grand Champion doing here? Put up your weapon, challenger. A true warrior does not engage his opponents outside the sacred ring. I am the Grand Champion of the Ascension Arcadia Championship. Oh, he's kind of based. I know all about you, upstart. You think yourself a babyface who brings change, but to me, you are a heel who would tear down our traditions. That's right, you're nothing but a villain. If you are resolved to destroy the Arcadian as we know it, it is only meet that you understand how it came to be. Listen well. It all began with the president's ancestor. The man was a noble in the kingdom of Lindblom, known for his love and patronage of the theatrical arts. When the storm surge came to a head, he was forced to flee his homeland. For years he wandered the endless wastes until, in desperation, he sought refuge here, in the enemy nation of Alexandria. To his great surprise, the Alexandrians welcomed him with open arms, and in the sight of them toiling hand in hand to build new lives, he saw a vision of that ancient paradise of myth, Arcadia. Or Arcadia? Is there an R in there? He longed to repay the kindness he had received, and at length found the answer in the fighting contests that the people enjoyed in secret as a diversion. Using the riches he had brought with him, he created a new form of entertainment, one that blends thrilling fights and gripping theatrics. Thus was the Arcadian born. Alas, it did not endure in its original iteration. Survival grew more challenging, it became increasingly difficult to host matches. Eventually, they ceased to be held altogether, and the Arcadian was all but forgotten. The years passed. Advancements in electrope brought stability and the advent of soul technology a sense of security. For the first time in generations, Alexandrians experienced tedium. Wishing to provide the excitement they craved, the president revived the Arcadian and held matches that pitted recreated simulacra against each other. And when the people clamored for fiercer fights, he satisfied them by introducing the use of feral souls. In this way did the Arcadian rise up to become the premier form of entertainment in Alexandria and a pillar of our culture. This is the Arcadian's history, the legacy that lives on in its sacred halls. This is what you would seek to destroy. Feral souls are the very soul of we fighters, and we will not allow an outsider to dictate our culture and take them from us. Hear, hear, all hail the tyrant, the one true king of the Arcadian. Feral souls obfuscate the true splendor of battle. Exactly, more than a spectacle, I want to see a real fight. That's where the excitement lies. My crowd's bigger. You may have garnered attention for fighting unenhanced, but in the end you are not more than a heel intended to create excitement. It is your fate to fall. There is a 0% chance that isn't the mount that you get from one of the raid tiers. As you saw for yourself, the tyrant's a force to be reckoned with, even when not using a feral soul. What's more, as Grand Champion, he has free access to the soul repository and can choose the best soul for each opponent. What makes it hard to offer advice is that makes it hard to offer advice. If only we knew which soul he'd use, we'd have something to work with. Anyway, let's get back to the gym. I'm anxious to see how the rescue mission went. Probably bad. Didn't even pick TV up. Damn. The fucking broken glass cannot be good. But Sarah and the others haven't returned yet. I hope they're alright. Probably not. And the president can't even taunt us on the TV anymore because he let his fucking extremes wreck our fucking place. His own fault. His own fault. All I'm saying. Hey! Yana! Nauni, oh thank goodness. Eutrope was held elsewhere. Wasn't there. Couldn't make it out. I'm sorry, we weren't able to rescue Eutrope. We found Nauni in the reception hall, but there was no sign of Eutrope, and no time to search for her. The kidnappers removed Eutrope's regulator when they abducted us, and then took her somewhere else. Removed her regulator? Oh no. That's what they do to the immortalized. Come on now, don't lose heart yet. Times like this, you gotta keep on grooving. Have some tact, will you? We're talking about their sister. No, he's right. Now isn't the time to be fearing the worst. It's already a blessing that Nauni is safe and sound. Still, I doubt the president will sit idly by in response. I worry that what he might do next. You can rest easy on that front. We actually have a collaborator on the inside. Metem? We approached him without expectation and were pleasantly surprised when he agreed to help. He's contrived to make it so the president doesn't learn of our foray in a hurry. Furthermore, Metem has an idea of where Eutrope might be. He promised he would see her safely returned. Metem did all that. Perhaps I misjudged him. He might be the president's pawn. I don't trust him. I feel uneasy too, to be honest, but right now we don't have any other choice but to trust him. Alright, I have some good news too. While I was locked away in the reception hall, I was able to access a terminal and retrieved some useful information. That is, the Tyrant's data. In the upcoming title match, he intends to use the soul of a behemoth. Nauni, that's amazing. Arntel will have a much better chance now thanks to you. Meteors. Meteors. I expect the preparations for the next match will be finished soon, so let's head to the Arcadion. We can discuss the fight in detail there. It'll be over soon. Once Eutrope has been freed and you've become Grand Champion, no one will fight with feral souls again, and those afflicted with psychonecrosis can be cured. As before, we're counting on you, Arntel. We'll all be praying for your triumph. Cat. It seems Palm wants to join you. Perhaps he thinks Hector will be at the Arcadion. Maybe she wants to cheer our intel on as well. Let's bring her along, eh? That sounds like a bad idea. If the president is descended from Lindblom nobility, it makes sense that he knows about the cure for psychonecrosis. If you can defeat the tyrant, then we can save everyone. Oh, it's Sugar Riot. Fuck. An image comes to me. You're being crowned Grand Champion, and everyone you saved are all there celebrating. Anxious about the title match? You've got this, baby. Just relax and enjoy yourself, and before you know it, you'll be dancing the night away at your victory party. The Arcadion is Alexandria's biggest stage, and I'm counting on your victory to make a dazzling comeback. Don't let me down, or I shall have to sting you. While we trust Tim to keep his word, you must focus wholly on the title match. Become the Grand Champion, Arntel, and free all the souls in the repository. For Hector, not least of all. Right, let's make our way to the Arcadion. Given the huge publicity surrounding the match, there's bound to be some fans along the way. Why not take a moment to talk to them? I expect they'll have some words of encouragement for you. Ooh. Oh shit, I was gonna fucking... Elzen... Here, probably... Here... Elzen here, and Lalafell... Rogadin... Also a here. Miquote, and a bunch of Lalafell. Here. Here, although for a moment I thought that like bag thing was a tail, so I'd hope for a second. Nope. Nope. I can't believe that the 9th didn't have Aura. Slash that Aura are just fucking extinct on the 9th. No, that's a player. Hello, friend. Oh. You can do it, Arntel. You can beat the Tyrant and become the Grand Champion. By Azura, but when I grow up, I'm going to become a fighter like you. Then we can form a tag team together and teach the bad guys a lesson. You can do it, Arntel. You can beat the Tyrant and become the Grand Champion. My son and I will be praying for your victory with all our hearts. Wait. No, that's an Elzen. Arntel, I can't believe your heavyweight title match is already happening. I have every faith you'll win and usher in a new era for the Arcadion. Now that we are connected to the outside world, our society has begun to change. It's only natural that the Arcadion changes as well. I have faith that you'll win and change the Arcadion for the better. Lalafell... Nope. 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 I'll be cheering for you, Arntel. The unstoppable upstart is speaking to me. What an honor this is. To truth be told, I lost someone dear to me in the recent attacks. But as I was wallowing in grief, I saw you facing your foes entirely unenhanced, and it gave me the courage to carry on. I'm not the only one either. There are many others like me who are inspired by your unfaltering figure in the ring, and to see you become Grand Champion would be the greatest inspiration of all. Hearing from the fans really fires you up, doesn't it? They inspire you as much as you inspire them. Come on, let's continue on to the green room. You inspired me and and many with your courage, Arntel, and if you become Grand Champion, it would be the greatest inspiration of all. Can you point me in the direction of the nearest Aura? I don't think they're in... Is that Ventulia? I don't think they're in Solution 9. Yep, nope, they don't exist. Not a thing. We've been awaiting your arrival, Arntel. And this is... a cat. Don't worry about it. My secret weapon. She wants to cheer Arntel on. That's not a problem, is it? No, certainly not. If you would please follow me. I'll take more direct hit rate. Why not? That's a cool looking arena. Well, here we finally are. The heavyweight title match. I'm starting to feel a little nervous, I have to admit. I'm not nervous. I've dealt with so much worse. Seems she wants to find her master, just like Retsara said. It's heartbreaking. Right, but better focus. I suppose this will be the last time for this, but let's take a look at your opponent. The reigning Grand Champion of the Arcadion, the Tyrant. Prior to becoming a fighter, he was a peerless hunter renowned for his mastery of all weaponry. In the ring, he wields an arsenal of arms and freely switches between them as the situation demands. Based on the information Nayuni found, he'll be using the soul of a behemoth, a fell beast that possesses terrible strength and magics. In addition to powerful physical attacks, he'll unleash devastating whirlwinds and meteors. More than ever, you'll have to take care. Now, go out there and win one last time. Claim the title and usher in a new era for the Arcadion, one where lives aren't sacrificed for entertainment. Let's fucking go. As your second, there's nothing left for me to do but cheer you on to victory, which I'm sure we'll be celebrating very soon. I don't want to talk about it. I got turned around. It's fine. Anyway, you know what? I will check over here just to be certain. No, look at this! I would have missed out on this. Wait. Nope. I've decided to cheer you on. As the man who wrested the Howling Blade, I hope you will carry his love for battle with you in the matches ahead. Hey, unenhanced warrior, I better see you grooving in the heavyweight tier, just like when you got down with Dancing Green. The beauty I see in your battles is second only to that which I see in Sugar Riot's works, and that is why I've decided to support you as well. Sunny's cheering you on, extension, look at Thunder, cheering you on, Bomber's comeback, Shirley, it's the Grand Champion! Pretty cool design.
Champion of the Arcadion, the Tyrant!
Oh, well, I guess I main tank.
At long last, the decisive match against the grand champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
What could possibly go wrong? Main tanking first run.
I shall take your measure. Show me your footwork.
Scythe is usually in. I was right. Thank you, consistency.
Another attack evaded with a fall.
This is probably going to be a sword. It's going to be out. An axe. That's also pretty indicative of out.
Once again, they slip beyond their opponent's reach.
This is probably going to be grade wide. Oh, not quite. Okay, it's 3 times stack. Oh, it's following me. Okay. Yep. Oh, it keeps coming down. Okay, that's good enough. The sword is probably gonna be corners. Cool, cool, cool.
Behold, the essence of martial must.
Okay. So we're gonna hit.
Absolute brutality! The champion's power is unmatched.
That's a cool mechanic. I'm a fan.
There is much
We're
more
doing it
to
again.
come.
Is there anyone to tell which one he's gonna go? Okay, he points at the first one. So first one's sword, his corners. Okay, got his counter.
Oh, the challengers holding their own.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so.
No. Hold position. Oh, is he gonna still stalk it? Oh.
Oh, it's tyranny time, folks. He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat.
Okay. Never you fear?
No more holding back.
Probably going to be a raid wide that leads into further mechanics.
Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior.
I mean, I wasn't wrong.
I beg your pardon. What is he going to do with all those weapons?
Oh, that's kind of cool. The sword with another plus sign. Which I'm in. Thank you, healer. Very cool.
Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed!
Oh no. Oh, okay. Uh-oh.
My reign is absolute. I will not lose.
The tyrant altered his form! He looks even more tyrannical than before!
He's just kind of glowing a little bit. What no, that can't be good to me. I'm just gonna pop him over here. It's fine. Right call.
Know the folly of challenging me unenhanced.
Oh, this is the eclectic meteor. I think I'm meeting the tether. That sounds right to me. Why am I dying? Why do I have one step? I didn't get one that time. Here's the epileptic meteor. I'm listening to the healer. This sounds like the right move.
What a display of power! He's
We're doing it again?
full might of the behemoth! Oh, he split the rig in half. Going to need urgent repairs.
That can't be good. Well, I read it right, so that's W. I was so sure that was about to drag me off the edge. Oh my god. I guess I'll go. Oh, that can't be good.
What fighting spirit!
I was doing so well.
Oh no, they've been felled with a vengeance!
Oh.
Try this!
Okay, so it can't bounce you to the other platform. Good to know.
And now he's thrown the ring! What absurd strength! Ahem, the ring shall presently be restored.
Makes the Arcadian what it is.
I'm 2 again, right? I am. All I care about.
And they're back in action. Can they turn the tide?
I hate you! What do you mean you didn't auto it up? My TBN! It's bullshit. I hate it here. What you doing, tank friend? That can only be a red wide. I was correct. it had a really good start, but I feel like the second half is kind of, bland. No, it's not quite the half. It's like the last third. Because like him chopping up the arena to throw it, that's pretty cool. Really cool though, very cool. Holy shit, I had Santa Claus on my team. I didn't even notice that. Oh shit, no one's left. Best place? Nope, I'm not getting that.
It's all over. Until next time.
Please? Ooh, slightly better chance. Let's go! Right. What form is the big twist gonna come in? Arntel has deposed the tyrant to rise as the grand champion. Oh, what brings the referee out now? I'm pleased to see I was not mistaken about you. That voice, it's the president. None other though. This is obviously not my true form. I am in my quarters on the uppermost floor. A deal's a deal. Tell us where the drop of life is. It is here with me. Come, I shall give it to you. You have earned a personal audience. The drop of life. I haven't the faintest what this is about, but I'd better take a camera to capture these events. Well then. What is this monstrosity? The Lindworm, legendary serpent of Eld and namesake of my homeland. By infusing myself with its soul, I have come to assume this form. The president has become this terrifying creature? And those people, why, they're the immortalized. Eutrope. Matem, why is she... You promised you would save her. I'm truly sorry, but it seems he was one step ahead of us. You have served me well, Matem, but I have long been aware of your duplicity. Arrayed behind me are all the fighters who have been immortalized. With each feral transformation, their souls were ravaged until they ultimately met their demise. A pitiable fate. They shall make a fitting audience for the final act, here in this faithfully recreated Lindblom Theater. To use the bodies of the departed as a decoration, this is pure depravity. People of Alexandria, it is my mission to bring you ever more thrilling entertainment. I have given my very body and soul. I acquired the power of the mighty Lindworm, and then sought to create fighters who could offer me fierce contest. Alas, all died prematurely, taken by a soul-consuming affliction. But at last they made no peace, for the one I have long awaited has appeared. With the actors thus assembled, the greatest show in Arcadian history may finally begin. In feverish heights shall all sorrow and tedium be swept away. This is unconscionable. How could the president do a thing simply for entertainment? Unenhanced warrior, know that you have merely become heavyweight champion. If you wish to be crowned the true grand champion, you must now defeat me. I'll send you slithering back to your hole. That's the spirit. See to it that you spare no preparation. Nothing short of perfection will suffice for our performance. A shocking truth has been revealed, and the final match has been set. How will this harrowing tale conclude? To think that the fighters were dying from using feral souls. Just because we wanted thrills. The Arcadion was my escape, but if I'd known the price for it. If this is the way it is, then our only hope is for the unstoppable upstart to win. That's right, let's all cheer him on against the evil president. Oh yeah, we're sorry, must be having a bad time of it. Utro. Not you two, Eutrope, not you two. Let's expel speed. Deep down, I'd feared we might be too late. I'd steeled myself for the worst, but the reality was too much to bear. When I saw how the president had exploited my sister and all those others, I tried to use a feral soul without thinking. I want nothing more than to fight with you, but I know I'd only hold you back, and I'd be a fool to tempt fate again with a feral soul. In his twisted mind, the president might think this is just a show, but to me, this is a reckoning. For you, Trope, and all the fallen fighters, bring that monster to justice, Arntel. This Lindworm is a complete mystery, so I can't offer you any meaningful advice. But you're the grand champion for a reason, Arntel. You've bested every opponent you faced, and I'm sure you can best this fiend too. God damn it, did it again! Alright, so going into this, important to mention, this is gonna be the fight, it's gonna play the fucking song, it might get my fucking shit muted. So, big F, I suppose. I'm gonna go ahead and hope not, but like, you know, can you do? I guess in the meantime, I will, I don't know, honestly. I'm going through this a bit faster than I was expecting to be entirely honest. I thought going through the entirety of this was going to take me at least 4 hours. That seems like 3 hours, 30 minutes seems to be like roughly the average. But here we are, and I guess part of that is probably just the fact that, so like all of my runs have been like really clean. Maybe if I'd actually done this on day one, then like that wouldn't have been the case. But like I don't know, man. This is going really smooth. So I don't know if that means that just like I/everyone else is playing better than like is usually expected, or if these are just genuinely easier. Hard to say. Hard to say. Why the fuck is that at 4 views? Who the fuck's seeing my shit? Anyway. This is my last Arcadion stream. Lasted, yeah, 3.5 hours, which honestly, no, I do not see how we're getting to 3.5 hours. Even if I do, Starlight after this, which honestly, if I don't hit 2.5 hours, I'm probably gonna do Starlight, cause like, fuck. Alright. As we enter the duty, apologies in advance to the VoD, in case what follows next is muted. Alternatively, we have a bit more time because this healer is not hitting yes. Healer, please. Healer, please. Healer, please. Healer, please. Come on, man. Thank you.
It's the shocking true face of the villainous president, the mighty serpent of yore, the Lindworm!
Oh, so am I going to use Azem's crystal, or are my allies going to fizzle into existence right now?
Never had a choice, never let the ops win. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. Ready, set, go. Light it up. Heart is pounding out my chest, the blood boils inside.
We're gonna turn tank stance off and let the fucking warrior have it. Yeah, I think warrior's in better position for this.
Never let the ops win. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. Ready, set, go, when there ain't no stopping. Got one option, light it up. Everything burns! Light it up, let's go! Light it up, let's go!
The president must pay for his crimes. Give him what for, champion! His arm has a life of its own. Is this the power of the mythical Lindworm?
Viewers again. Love to see it.
His arm
Oh, it's in the
is slithering out. Oh, that's disgusting.
Cool. Okay. Learning on the fly. Alright, that's a wipe.
Watch out! That is one cruel coil. Once again, they slip beyond their opponent's reach.
Oh, oops. Not me stacking mitigation, it's fine. Matem, I don't need your sass. Oh, I ripped dagger. That's cool. I'll see that.
His arms are snaking round the ring. What's he planning?
Ooh, that's a cool.
And they're down. Can they recover from this?
Yeah, unsafe where I am.
And they're back in action. Can they turn the tide? Oh no! The gore has lashed onto the champion! Don't panic!
Okay. knock back. I was thinking it was gonna be a, yeah, that was the fucking visual indicator for a knockback. God. That's my bad. I got it in my head that it was gonna be like a beam that was gonna smack, like, people in that line. I was trying to position it differently.
What fighting spirit!
Like, it's not my favorite song ever, but it's pretty good. I think out of the entire Raid series, I'm probably gonna like, we can save it. We can still come back from this. Sure, yeah, how's that? I shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. Alright. So that knocks me back in direction. I need to line up like this. More or less. Not quite. I got the idea down though. Give TB end up. I'm dead. Alright, this is gonna end up being my favorite fight in the entire series. It's not even gonna be close. Oh, I'm maintaining again. Hello. How's it going? Please don't be a raid wide. It was in fact a raid wide. Yeah, we can't say it. Oh, no, we do in fact have a healer. Give the healer ablation. If we can just get to LB3, we can still turn this around. I'm safe where I am. I can't save a light mage. Give myself TBN and that. I should have given it to the white mage. That was a mistake. Man, I hope this isn't like short range. Fuck! I did not mean to spin my character. I did. I definitely did. I did that. I put in the input. But fuck. LB3! LB3! Where is it? Let's fucking go!
Such potent magic! But will they be enough to turn the tide?
Dude, if we get this in like first run, just through this fucking surviving, that would be so fucking cool. I'm gonna maximize my navigation uptime. Alright, we're doing this again. Okay, I predicted wrong. Hear me out. Come on, warrior. Now, surely this time I'll actually do the fucking thing, the mechanic right.
Oh dear, the challenger's pulled out the win. They've been struck with venom, but they can weather it. They must.
Please, fuck. Oh, it's gonna be narrow, dude. It's gonna be very narrow. If they res me, I've got my invuln off cooldown. I can't. Please be off. Barely. I'm just gonna have to do nothing. I'm not risking whipping my... Fuck. Why are you walking? Wait, I misread it. No. Oh, there goes both our healers. You can keep you under the other summoner. I was not... Okay. I don't have TP and I'm cool now. No! Oh my god! TP on. Or LD. No! No, you motherfuckers wasted my living dead! Okay, this is fine. It's only on a 3-minute cooldown. It's cool. I didn't use my fucking alert macro. It's on me. But like, if I hadn't done LD, that would have been a clutch fucking save, man. Actually, I do want to keep going in this direction. Maybe get a little boost on it though. I was so fucking confident I had that pointed in the right goddamn direction. Not like this. Not like... Oh, man, we were so close. Yeah, it's over, man.
The president must pay for his crimes. Give him what for, champion. His arm has a life of its own. Is this the power of the mythical Lidwa? His arm is slithering out! Oh, that's disgusting! Watch out! That is one cruel coil. Another attack evaded with a probe. Once again, they slip beyond their opponent's reach. His arms are snaking round the ring. What's spelling?
Pretty much do backwards. I'm gonna stand right here and do nothing else. But shit. I was doing so well.
A direct hit, but they're still standing. And they're back in action, Seneca the Tide.
Thank you, Warrior. Very cool.
conjure seemed up to me. Get up! What fighting spirit!
I am so fucking focused right now, dude. Hopefully I'm safe. I am. I'm not about not to be. Oh, wait, I just dead. You know what? I can just do nothing and win. I hope. I'm right.
They've been struck with venom, but they can weather it. They must!
Ouchie. You are fucking kidding me, dude. What the fuck is this? So rude. They're just rubbing it in at this point. Let's fucking go.
The battle is decided. Victory goes to the champion.
There's no way that's only phase one, is it? No fucking shot.
What the? Could the Lindworm's regeneration be out of control? The Lindworm's completely healed.
What?
Outrageous regenerative power.
Warrior, what you doing, friend? I didn't, didn't pop PBM. I'm a little upset, not gonna lie.
Is there no limit to its regenerative capacity?
Let's fucking go. Solid fight, very good. Probably my favorite in the series.
Unbelievable.
Give It All is still my favorite song from the series, though.
Defeated!
You know what? Good point. Fucking that summoner needs like 2 fucking comms. Absolute fucking legend. You did it, Arentel, just as I thought you would. Now, tell us where the drop of life is. We won't allow anyone else to die. There was no drop of life. That which you seek lies before you. The aether yielded by the lindworm's heart is the stimulant for the regeneration factor. Now, aside your grief for Eutrope and the other fighters have not perished. Everyone can still be saved. Everyone except the president. What? Everything has been part of the president's plan to procure the cure to psychonecrosis. When the first fighter was diagnosed with the disease, the president was utterly shaken. He cursed himself for ever introducing the use of feral souls. Determined to find a cure, he turned to the treasure that had been passed down through his line, the egg of a lindworm, creature known for its phenomenal regenerative abilities. After much experimentation, he ultimately extracted the soul of the unborn beast and took it into himself, and though he transformed into a monstrosity possessed of preternatural regeneration, he sadly could not use his power to heal others. To make matters worse, that power meant he was forever locked in its serpentine form. So it was that he was forced to confine himself to this mausoleum. For a small blessing, his regulator still allowed him control over the Arcadian's devices, and he could remotely operate machinery. That was how he was able to make contact with me and convey his intent, to sacrifice himself and have the cure made from his heart. Alas, the learned worm was too powerful. Even the tyrant proved no match, and the Arcadian remained in operation as the search continued for a warrior capable of defeating him. Those fighters who developed psychonecrosis had to be retired and put into a deep sleep, a cold stasis to keep the disease at bay until they could be cured. It was for this reason that Utro was kidnapped. The president lamented subjecting more souls to the disease, but for want of other solutions, he could only press on with his plan. If that's the truth, why didn't you tell us? The president was nothing if not a showman. He dedicated his regrets, his desire for atonement, and indeed his very life to the greater thrills to the masses. In so doing, he would promote fiercer competition and give rise to ever stronger fighters, one of whom he hoped would rise up to challenge him. It was to keep the competition running that the disease was kept secret, and though many fighters showed promise, it seemed as though none would ever transcend the tyrant. That is, until you appeared. From the moment he saw you, the president was certain that you'd be the one to defeat him. All he needed to do was to spur you on, and to do so, he cast you as a rebel who would tear down the Arcadian, and himself as the greatest heel it has ever known. The man couldn't help but turn everything into a spectacle, and so absurd, one can't help but admire it. So this entire time, we've been puppets in the president's play. I'll fucking do it again! Confound it, he's already recovered. We'll help too. Yo, are we gonna get a fucking solo duty? Dude? It's no good. Everybody, listen up. No fucking shot. The questions can wait. Right now, I need you all to channel me your aether. Is he about to fucking pull out a spirit bomb? Use it, Arentel. Our combined power. Fog. No way. Okay, that's pretty based. There's a slight boop in the snoot. We need to finish him now. You fought well, champion. Leave the rest to us. The president confided in us long ago. We've been acting according to his instructions. It was my duty to serve as the challenger's final test. and to ensure their hands would not be sullied. This song goes hard. I want this on a fucking orchestration roll. It was the battle of a lifetime. Even without feral souls, the Arcadian's future is bright. I kind of wonder if this song was what they were originally going to use for the final bit battle before they got fucking burn it down sent to them. Hector, I thought you were gone. That you died after becoming that fiend. I thought the same, but when I woke up, I was myself again. When Tem explained everything after that, the president had given me less potent souls for the bout, and then his people restored me back to normal. I've been resting in the Arcadian's infirmary ever since, but when I saw what was happening on the broadcast, nothing could keep me from coming to help. I might have pushed myself too hard. Forgot I had this little disease. But right, that. We should move everyone to the infirmary immediately and have the cure created. I shall personally tend to matters from here. Every soul will be saved. I give you my word. I have to say, I'm a mite miffed that Brute stole the spotlight, but I'm glad everyone is safe. Had a feeling it'd play out like this. For all his quirks, I knew the old man couldn't truly have been a villain. Try not to encourage the verdant dancer. He's already insufferably smug enough as it is. I hope there's no one else in this room. I watched the broadcast from start to finish. You were absolutely amazing, Arentel. Though it's taken some time, you've inspired me to change my view towards souls. Like Yana, I've decided to remove my regulator as well. By the way, some people from the Arcadian dropped by earlier to apologize for the president's deception. They even helped fix up the gym. It's been quite a whirlwind of events, but it seems the worst is over. All that remains is to pray that everyone is cured. Sometime later. I'm pleased to say the treatment was effective. Everyone has made a full recovery from psychonecrosis. The symptoms are completely gone. I feel like myself again, thanks to the cure. Of course, to you as well, Arentel. Yana has told me all. Words do not suffice to show my gratitude. Please accept my thanks. Yeah, mine too. I owe you one. Before setting off for their homes, the heavyweight fighters and those who were in stasis also expressed their heartfelt gratitude for you. And it'd be remiss of me not to do the same. Thank you, Arentel. I, meanwhile, must apologize to everyone. Though it was to conceal the president's plan, the fact remains that I deceived you. I am truly sorry. And here I thought you were the true mastermind. Me, the mastermind? You give me too much credit. I've not the imagination to conceive such an audacious plan. That said, I did work behind the scenes to ensure all went according to script. In light of this, perhaps, I could be considered the mastermind. In the end, everything is as the president had hoped. Wherever he is now, he too would doubtless be overjoyed. He sacrificed himself to save us all, another debt I could never repay. The president actually had one last wish, that those who still bear love for the Arcadian, even after everything, continue to fight and bring excitement to the fans. He really had us all figured out. It's as if we're still dancing in the palm of his hand. Lest you wonder, I've arranged for the souls in the repository to be set free as you desire. Never again shall feral souls be wielded in the Arcadian. From now on, matches will only be fought between unenhanced warriors. The upstart's revolution was a success. This means, however, that there are none at present who could offer you contests. Until our fighters have become strong enough, I'm afraid we won't have any matches for you. I'm sure that day will come soon. I think I speak for everyone when I say I'd love to face you unenhanced. I won't stop training until I'm ready. Now then, there's to be a crowning ceremony for the new Grand Champion. Naturally, it can't begin without you, so pray come to the green room at your earliest convenience. Oh, not gonna get me that easily. The ceremony will be held in the very ring we fought in. It wasn't all that long ago, yet somehow it feels like an age. But come, everyone's already out there waiting. Make sure you're dressed for the occasion, because all of Alexandria will be watching. Yeah, fuck it. Everyone better be in their fucking costumes. They are. We're good. My fellow citizens, we are gathered to recognize a new grand champion in the Arcadian, an unstoppable force of nature who tore through every obstacle in his way. Please join me in welcoming this radiant star to the stage. The man who boldly ushered in revolution, the unenhanced yet undefeated king of the Arcadian, Arentel Malfren. Hold it right there. Already having my title challenged? It's a farce that you're grand champion. I refuse to accept it. Oh, I've got my very own heal. Oh my, the brute bomber has barged into Arentel's ceremony yet again. Does the man never learn? I demand a rematch. Just you and me, unenhanced. Not so fast. Watching you get tossed aside by Arentel would hardly be entertaining. I'll be your opponent. Black Cat has leapt into the ring. I dare say this should be an even match. With the president no longer with us, it falls to my humble self to authorize matches. And on this occasion, I'm pleased to approve an impromptu exhibition. Let this be the clash to christen the Arcadian's rebirth. She's the claw that gleams in revolution's shadow, the rebel that prowls the dark, Black Cat. He's the man who's been to hell and lived to tell the tale, the incorrigible, reprehensible brute bomber. I did it. I beat the brute bomber. Sorry for spoiling your moment with that charade, but we wanted to kick off the new era of the Arcadian with a bang. Tem came up with a last-minute script, and I agreed to join in. Retired fighters have been returning as well, eager to fight in unenhanced matches. We're all going to do our part to keep the Arcadian exciting. And as you may have already noticed, everyone's decided to remove their regulator. That's because we won't be needing souls anymore, feral or otherwise. Meanwhile, since you have no equal, you've been granted the title of Eternal Grand Champion and entered into the Hall of Fame. You're already a legend, basically. Now, though you may not be able to fight, we would still love to see you, so don't be a stranger and drop by at the gym or the green room from time to time. As much as I hate to admit it, we played into the president's hands from the start, but it was only because you were the protagonist of the script that we could bring the tale to a happy conclusion. We truly couldn't have done it without you, our unenhanced Grand Champion, so please allow me to thank you again. We're forever in your debt. Rings are free. Well, all that really leaves is checking all the side stuff. Who can I talk to and about what? Hey! Where's Retzara? Hello, Arentel. Ever since you became the Eternal Grand Champion, we've had an endless stream of people eager to join Trital's training. Unfortunately, with Yana and Yutra busy after taking you to the ring again, we've had to limit the number of applicants we accept. One day, I hope we can expand the gym and train a lot of fighters. By the way, have you spoken with the others recently? If you haven't already, you should seek them out. You'll find them around the city. Oh no, in the Arcadian or even in Heritage Found. I'm sure they'd love to see you. Oh no, I have my fucking work cut out for me. Hey Arentel, make yourself at home. Grab a tonic or whatever else you like. You're always welcome here. As you can see, we've been instructing new members of late, but I haven't been neglecting my own training either. I'm aiming to be the first Grand Champion to be the first Grand Champion of the Reborn Arcadian, after all. And I'm not going to stop there. No, I'll keep pressing on until I achieve my dream, getting strong enough to not only face you in the ring, but to win, too. I wish you luck. Arntel, I'm training my hardest so I can become a fighter just like you someday. Then we can form a tag team together and teach the bad guys a lesson. I never thought I would live to enjoy a simple life with my sisters again. It feels like a blissful dream I could wake up from at any moment. Things could have turned out quite different. The president may have had an elaborate plan to produce the cure, but many of us would not be here today had you not triumphed. I truly can't thank you enough, Arntel. Oh no. Alright, let's see how many I can find before the 3-hour, 10-minute mark, we'll say. I have 3 locations in mind where they're likely hanging around. Oh, I definitely want to check these out. Because these are from... I think you were already here, right? Oh no, they've all updated, haven't they? Fuck! Oh, here we go. Hostile. Look what you've done to my precious Arcadian. Fine, I will acknowledge that this change is for the best. It wasn't right that fighters were getting sick from using feral souls. But just so you know, the tyrant isn't finished with you yet. He's out there training as hard as he can, so he can beat you someday. I'll be damned, you really did change the Arcadian. Suppose I can still see muscular women duking it out, though. Plus, there's the extremes who will get us up to all sorts of madness as usual. Hells, maybe your shows will be even more thrilling now that everyone's fighting unenhanced. I'll give the new era of the Arcadian a chance. I wish to retract my statement from earlier. When I called you a novelty, you withstood Van Fatale's punishment, and not many can say the same. But I should warn you, the dominatrix has amassed a sizable fortune from her cosmetic and confectionery brands. She's one of the most influential people in the city. Try to act high and mighty now, and mighty now that you're a grand champion, and you might not like the consequences. I had faith that you would usher in a new era for the Arcadian, Arntel, and I'm thankful that you did. So especially now that I know using a feral soul can trigger the onset of such a horrible disease. It's truly a relief that matches will now be fought between unenhanced fighters. But what's more, I've heard that those afflicted will make a full recovery and eventually return to the ring. The Arcadian's future has never been more exciting. Oh my, the unenhanced grand champion is speaking to me. Congratulations on your victory. And thank you for inspiring us with your feats in the ring. It really saddens me that I will not be able to see your unfaltering figure in matches for a while. In the meantime, I hope to draw courage from watching the other fighters and who now do their best to battle unenhanced. To think the Howling Blade and other fighters were suffering from a terrible soul-ravaging disease. You have my sincere gratitude for saving them. How will Sugar Riot choose to express the inspiration you gave her in your match? It's all I can think about. Hey, Dancing Green's making his grand return to the ring. Now the party will never end, baby. Miss Honey is returning from her retirement as a fighter. With her broadcasts and concerts on top of that, it'll be hard for Wii fans to keep up with everything. It's the unenhanced Grand Champion. I was saddened to hear that you won't be able to partake in matches for a while, but as your loyal fan, I'll wait for the day I see you in the ring again, no matter how long it takes. Oh no, it is the adoring fan. No! No! The Brute Bomber's back. He'll return the fire that's been missing from the Arcadian, even without a feral soul. You not only lived up to my expectations, you exceeded them. Wicked Thunder and Black Cat have returned from retirement, so I think I will focus on supporting them once again. Alright, there's that. I don't think... Okay. Let's see who's in the Arcadian. Actually, are they anyone? No. Okay. Oh, well, here, I'm not gonna check the apartments then, because I don't think anyone will be there. Come and check up on us, Arentel. I'm giving Hector a hand before his match. Actually, that's a lie. I'm here to see the kittens. The hoarder refuses to let them leave his sight, bringing them even the green room. Anyway, there was something I wanted to tell you. I've decided to use my next off-season to visit the world beyond the barrier. I've always felt cramped inside this dome. I look forward to seeing what's outside it. Shit. I kind of... on that, I kind of hope that we see Retsara, like, pop up, like, akin to, Alpha. That'd be kind of cool. What do you want? If you're here to mock me, I've got a match coming up, and I'm trying to focus, so scram. Wait, we worked pretty well together with that coordinated attack before. Well, if you're eager to found a team, I don't mind teaching you the secrets of the technique. That's cute. Heritage? Where the fuck is Heritage found? I do not remember where that is. Oh, I don't want to talk about it. I still, because, I mean, I found a decent number of them. Right, let's see if I can track down everyone else. I doubt it. And yeah, we still got like 10 minutes left. It's plausible. No. There's probably already a list out there somewhere. Yeah, nah. Where else might they be? This is really like the only location. I guess like I gotta check around the farms. Maybe do a quick pass over the Thunderyard. Nope. Check around the Thunderyard. And then I think I will call my search complete. I beg your pardon? Oh, there's the Tyrant. My successor, come all this way to see how the man you defeated fares. I care not, for I am satisfied with the outcome of our battle. I learned firsthand how dependent I'd become on the power of feral souls. And through our clash, I realized I would never reach your strength through ordinary training. That is why I hunt again. Only by pursuing greater threats will I ascend to greater heights. Okay, Xenos, just keep it in check, eh? Like, I don't, like, I know jack fuck all about, like, any of the other contestants. I guess they're all, everyone else is going to be around, like, who, I haven't found Dancing Green. I can take some wild guesses as to where he'll be. I haven't found Honeybee Lovely. I can also kind of guess where she's probably, where she probably is. Sugar Riot could be fucking anywhere. In Solution 9. I have like literally no idea where like any of the heavyweights could like, even possibly be, other than the Tyrant, because they basically told us. Also, he just never got an actual name, which is mildly entertaining to me. I do not care where you drop me. Alright, I guess I'll check the arcade. The arcade sounds like a pretty viable place to find someone. Are they the neon sign? It's a bar, right? Oh, there, I found Sugar Riot. Excuse me, I'm trying to focus. Ah, I didn't realize it was you. I was waiting for an image to come to me. You see that I might paint it upon the canvas before me. Perhaps I should simply give form to the inspiration you gave me in our battle. I dare say a single wall will not suffice. Yeah, I wasn't really expecting to find him in here. I don't... Maybe like somewhere just on True View, just like in general. True View is also like the closest thing to an idea I have for where Vamp Fatale might be. It's like, where the fuck else would she be? Random Shatona. Random other guy, I don't even know who the fuck is. That looks bar adjacent. No, it's closed. Never mind, take it back. Nothing. Okay, cool. Nope, that's closed. That's open. Is that someone? Hello. Nope, no one in here. Nope, that's just our shopkeep. Actually, no one. Okay. Nope. And I'm back at the Arcadion. I don't see anyone hiding over there. Actually, we're at a waypoint. I don't think I checked up there. Ten minutes remain. Lookout point. That's kind of cool. Man, does the search reignite my desire to be able to mount up in cities again. I fully understand why we can't. Actually, you know what? No. With how large cities are now, look at how fucking huge Solution 9 is. We should be able to mount up. I'm sorry, we should be allowed to mount up. I really don't know what the argument is for why we can't at this point. Because, like, crowding quest NPCs isn't even a concern anymore because we can just turn on the setting that hides everyone, you know? I don't know why anyone would be in the government sector, but I guess I'm here now. Hello, random NPCs. How's it going? Hello, person starting the patch storyline. Cadmus. His name sounds familiar, but he's not one of the fighters, so he's not what I'm looking for right now. Nope. Can't say I'm surprised, but hey. Still haven't checked the arcade yet. And given that comment about, brands, this seems like a viable place to find her, just hanging out. Another vendor, script exchange. Really? Anything new? Yeah. I don't think you can get to any of the other floors. Oh, there's Honeybee. There's Honeybee Lovely. Guards included. Very nice. Hello, my beauty little bees. It's me, Honeybee Lovely, with another edition of This'll Sting. Today, I have something special planned for you at Mosaic. Oh, but if it isn't my dear friend Arentel, I'm currently doing a broadcast. Why don't you join me? Come, my dears. Say hello to the unenhanced Grand Champion. If you'd like to see more of him, be sure to stay tuned. Cute. I have absolutely no fucking clue where I would find Vamp or like there isn't like a lake to try and find the fucking extremes either. Nope, don't know who that is. That leads over to the other tower. Don't want to go there yet. All these doors are... Oh no, that door's open. Nope, no one in here. Nope. Can't we do that? Only 5 minutes remain. Oh, don't know who that is. This is the MSQ apartment. Yep. I could check on them, but I'll pass. Why didn't you even check the water? The fucking extremes might be like on the water. In Heritage Found, that is. Oh, that door opens. Nope, don't know you. Don't know you. Farewell. Oh. And oh, door. And no. I have no idea. I've checked pretty much everywhere I can think of. So I'm sure they're out there, but I'm out of ideas to check and out of the time limit I gave myself. So, alas, Vamp, Patel, and Dancing Green, I think are the only ones I missed, actually. Will have to remain mysteries. I checked all down Trueview. I guess I didn't go all the way down here, but like, come on, man. Pretty sure I checked up here too. Yeah, nah, I checked everywhere. I'm gonna call it good. Actually, you know what? In the name of making up for something I really should have thought of, I will skim the edge of the water in Heritage Found to see if there's chilling on the water's edge, the extremes. Oh shit! Dancing Green, what are you doing here? Hey, phew, it's you. Look, don't tell anyone. You found me here getting all misty-eyed, right? My party animal image couldn't survive the blow. Truth is, I grew up around here. When I feel overwhelmed or lost, I come back and think of the old days when I gathered debris and dream silly dreams. Not who I was expecting to find. I'll take it. There's still more ground to cover in terms of finding the extremes or Vamp Fatale. I do not know why the fuck Vamp Fatale would be out here, but hey. I literally have no fucking idea where she might be. Oh, those are just mobs. More mobs. More mobs. Yeah, I don't see anything. This is a sightseeing point, which I can't be asked to grab right now. Well, I have satisfied... I mean, I found Dancing Green. I wasn't expecting that. That's certainly a W worth taking. Yeah, no sign of the extremes or Vamp Fatale, and I have no leads as to where they might be. So, I'm gonna end the search here. I'm gonna call the Arcadion done. That was pretty good. I think the ending was a little bit contrived. Probably could have had... It's not high art, and I don't think it needs to be. It's a pretty okay end to the story. I'm okay with it. And narratively... Man, where would I put that? Oh, shit. I want to be that harsh? I think narratively it might be my least favorite raid series. Is that true? I think Alexander's a little better narratively speaking. Omega's kind of bland. Eden is really, really good. And Asphodelos is okay. I think it's my second least favorite in terms of narrative. I think I would put Omega on the bottom. Because Omega has a lot of interesting revelations, and Alpha and Omega are great, but overall it's just it's another tournament arc. So yeah, it's slightly better than Omega narratively. In terms of like fight design, I think I would put it in the middle. I think Endwalker was a bit more fun overall. And Shadowbringers is probably still my favorite mechanically, but like it's really close to Endwalker. I think there are some really fun fights in there, but also like I feel that honestly a lot of the last four were really fucking easy. Like Outbox, like super fucking easy. I think M4 or M or like M12 is what that'd be. Yeah, M12. Well, no. Or 8. Yeah, M12. Like M12 is like the hardest one, and it isn't even like that hard. It's got some, but like none of them feel bad. Other than to varying degrees, the AoE spam and Honeybee Lovely. I'm not a huge fan of that. So yeah, I think, yeah. Mechanically, I'd say it's like in the middle. But not bad. Pretty fun. Enjoyed it. Quality stuff. But, I think I am going to call it here. Well, I mean, how long would Starlight even take me? Nah, I'm going to call it here. I want to play Clair Obscura, which I recently got, and have been resisting the urge to talk about wanting to play off stream. So, and I haven't eaten yet today, so that's not great. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I want to thank anyone for stopping by who did. I really appreciate anyone who gives me the time of day. There is the extant chance that I will be wrapping up Black Mage tomorrow, but I don't want to make any promises. So yeah, I think that will do it. So, until I stream again, have a good one all. And also, you know, here's hoping that the entirety of M12's fight didn't get muted, or doesn't get muted. So, we'll see, I guess, right?